quiet town nestled between hills and rivers, there lived a boy named Liam. He was known for his quick mind and curious nature, but he had one serious weakness. He always delayed things. Whether it was schoolwork, chores, or even personal goals, Liam's response was always, "I'll do it later." His teachers often praised his intelligence, but complained about his lack of discipline. His parents tried to guide him, but Liam believed that he had plenty of time. "I'm still young," he would say. "I'll start when it really matters." But that time never seemed to come. He would watch motivational videos, get inspired for a moment, and then go back to scrolling endlessly on his phone. He had dreams, big ones. He wanted to create something meaningful, make his parents proud, and live a life of purpose. But dreams without action slowly fade into regret. One evening, after missing yet another school deadline, Liam sat by the window watching the sunset. The sky burned with shades of orange and purple, a reminder that another day had ended, and once again, he had done nothing. The silence around him was loud. He could hear the ticking clock like a countdown. The next morning, his school principal, Mr. Harris, called him in. "You have potential, Liam," Mr. Harris said, "but you're wasting your time. At this rate, you'll leave here with regrets, not achievements." Liam nodded silently, ashamed, but still unsure how to change. As he walked home, he passed by an old bookstore that he usually ignored. But something drew him inside. There, sitting behind the counter, was an elderly man with silver hair and a gentle smile. He looked at Liam for a moment, then said, "Looking for something you haven't found yet?" Liam hesitated but replied, "I want to change. But I always put things off. I don't know why." The old man nodded, as if he had heard this many times before. He invited Liam to sit and began to tell him a story. "There was once a farmer," he began, "who had a field full of dry soil. Every day, he said he would start planting tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Seasons passed, and the land remained empty. One day, a drought struck the village. The other farmers harvested what they had planted, but he had nothing, only dust and regret." The man paused. "You see, life doesn't wait, nature doesn't wait, and success certainly doesn't wait." Liam listened closely. The story mirrored his life too perfectly. He looked at Mr. Bennett and whispered, "So what happened to the farmer?" The man replied, "He realized too late that waiting is the slowest form of failure." Liam felt something shift inside him. The story wasn't just about a farmer, it was about him. "You have a choice," the man said. "Lose one more minute or gain the rest of your life." That night, Liam didn't go back to scrolling. He made a list, a real one, goals, daily tasks, a schedule, and he stuck to it. The next morning, he woke up early for the first time without an alarm. Something inside had clicked. He began each day with clarity and ended each one with pride. The small wins, the routines, they all started building something real, a foundation, a future. If this story is already speaking to something inside you, don't just watch and scroll. Subscribe to the channel right now. Join this journey. Be the version of yourself you keep postponing. Because the next part of this story might just be yours. Days turned into weeks. Liam's grades improved. He joined clubs. He started writing again. But more than that, he felt alive, really alive, for the first time. He started journaling every morning, noting down not just tasks, but also thoughts. He wrote what scared him, what inspired him, and what he wanted to build. One afternoon, Mr. Bennett from the bookstore visited his school for a storytelling event. Liam approached him. "I started," Liam said simply. The old man smiled. "And that makes you different from most." He handed Liam a small notebook. "For the thoughts you'll now have time to write." That evening, Liam wrote something new on the first page. "1 minute wasted is a lifetime lost." He wrote it in bold letters, underlined twice. It wasn't just a quote anymore. It was a promise. Years passed. Liam went on to build a successful career, but he never forgot that moment in the bookstore. Every big milestone in his life was rooted in that one decision, to stop waiting. He started giving talks at schools, telling his story, hoping it would reach just one other Liam out there. He knew many young minds were stuck in the illusion of endless time. He often said, "Discipline isn't a punishment, it's a gift to your future self." His message was always clear: action wins, delay destroys. Each time someone asked him the secret to his turnaround, his answer was always the same: one moment of action can rewrite your entire story. He built a community around that principle, young people who refuse to waste their potential. So now, it's your turn. You've heard Liam's journey. You've seen what one shift can do. But the question is, will you let today pass like yesterday? What is one thing you've been postponing that you know deep down could change your life? Share it in the comments. Say it out loud. Name it. Because when you do, you take the first step from delay to decision. 1 minute. That's all it takes to begin. And that minute is right now. Because wasted minutes become wasted years. And the scariest question to ask in the future will be, what if I had started back then? Don't wait for later. Be the person who starts now.